What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we've got some Destiny 2 updates and a breakdown for the weekly reset coming this Tuesday, August 22nd, and of course, this week is the launch week for Season 22, but on top of that we'll get the reveal for the final shape in the showcase, so we'll talk about that, plus we'll cover new featured rewards for Season 22, ritual weapons, new armor, and playlist updates, as well as new Eververse items, and then, for gameplay this week, we'll cover the featured activities, playlist modes, and key rewards, as well as raid challenges, with just about everything that we currently know about what's happening in the game this week. And so as always, I hope you find the video useful today, but before we get into it though guys, the video today is sponsored by Ridge Wallets, which have the ultimate solution to getting that huge, hefty old wallet out of your pocket and replace it with a low profile, highly durable wallet, which comes with a super sleek design, is easy to carry and can store up to 12 cards, as well as cash, in awesome finishes like carbon fiber, burnt titanium, and various colors. Cards slide in and out of the sturdy case, and that can protect against digital pickpockets with built-in RFID blocking technology, but also has options to add AirTags so you can always track your wallet down. But it doesn't end there. Ridge have other neat accessories like their key cases that take the principles of the Ridge wallet and apply them to this multi-tool style case for secure and low-profile carrying. Everything that Ridge make is about performance, and speaking of performance, right now, if you head to ridge.com/houndish, you can get a chance to win a brand new Hennessy Ford Bronco. So you can enter to win this beauty without spending a penny via the Ridge website, but even better than that, you'll get a bonus entry for more chances to win for every dollar you spend in the store, and by using my link, you'll automatically unlock 10 bonus entries when you make a Ridge purchase. But if you decide to pick up any of the custom Hennessy products, they'll come with up to 1,000 free bonus entries, and the winner can also choose a $75,000 alternative as well. So whether you need an awesome new wallet or additional accessories, there has never been a better time to unlock some Ridge products. And with more than 80,000 5-star reviews and enough durability to offer a lifetime warranty on each wallet, you can always rely on your Ridge hardware. So be sure to check out their products at ridge.com/houndish, and be sure as well to use code Houndish at checkout to get 10 bonus entries in the Hennessy draw, as well as 10% off your purchase. All of the details are in the description box, and thanks to Ridge for sponsoring the video. Now though, as we get into the Destiny content for this week, of course the first big event that'll kick things off will be the Destiny 2 showcase, and so the official showcase begins at 9 AM Pacific time, which is an hour before the weekly reset, and during the reveal Bungie will show off the final shape, but also we'll get our first look at Season 22 immediately before it goes live. So it's going to be a pretty interesting one, of course an important moment, and players have lots of expectations about that, so as always it's something I'll keep you posted on. But then Season 22 will begin, and to talk about some of the content that we're going to see throughout Season 22, initially, Bungie have confirmed that there will be additional entries into Veil Containment, so if you enjoy that little bit of weekly story, Bungie have said there will be additional entries at the start of Season 22. But in terms of new rewards for the season, one of the things that Bungie have teased is a new armor set that we can see right here. And so the Warlock looking pretty cool right there, with some quite dark, sort of almost Hive-themed armor, I suppose. On top of that, we get a bit of a story tease as well, and we can see Ikora, as well as Savathun's ghost, Imaru. And so a slight teaser as to what the content theme may be there as well. But getting more into the gameplay side of things, Bungie have said they won't be raising the power level cap in Season 22, so much like we saw last season, that will stay the same, and the only thing that'll really influence it will be the artifact level. Let us know what you think about that, but there will be a bunch of new ritual rewards, so these will be weapons and things dropping across Vanguard, Gambit, and Crucible, as well as Trials and Nightfalls, so we'll see the Unending Tempest stasis submachine gun in the Crucible, with the Strikes playlist getting a new Solar Sniper Rifle, plus Gambit will get a new Void machine gun, and then the Nightfall will get 2 weapons. Firstly, the updated Warden's Law hand cannon, but additionally there'll be a new Solar Precision bow. But when it comes to Iron Banner, we'll see the Guiding Sight Strand Scout Rifle and the Point of the Stag Arc bow return, with Trials of Osiris seeing the return of Igneous Hammer, and a new grenade launcher, which is the Cataphract GL3, and that's a heavy strand launcher. And so the rituals will get at least a few updates right there. On top of that though, we know that we'll get a reprised raid in Season 22. There's plenty of speculation, rumors, and supposed leaks about what that will be, but in terms of the confirmed information, Bungie have said that it will be going live on Friday, September 1st. So actually that's not in the first week of the season, but will be at the end of the second week. And it'll feature a contest mode enabled for 48 hours, meaning that that contest will end at the daily reset on Sunday. Otherwise, we'll have to wait and see what we get, but of course it will be pretty interesting, and let us know what you'd love to see from that raid down in the comment section. Something else that will be added to the director though, as part of Season 22, will be the Exotic Mission Rotator, and this is a new playlist which is going to feature the Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield missions, and they'll rotate on a weekly basis, and we now know that Presage will be the first exotic mission featured, so we'll be able to jump back into that on Tuesday, where the Dead Man's Tale exotic scout rifle will now be craftable, and they've said it will get a new trait pool. But on top of that, the Presage exotic mission will feature weapons from Season of the Chosen, as well as some armor pieces, so we'll get the seasonal weapons Nezarek's Whisper, Bump in the Night, Tears of Contrition, Hollow Denial, Firefright, and Without Remorse, as well as Ostringer, Drang, Beloved, Callous Minitool, and the Eidolon Pursuant armor set. It will require players to own Beyond Light or Season of the Chosen though, and Bungie have said the first completion of the mission on normal or legendary difficulty will award the exotic deep sight weapon associated with it, as well as an intrinsic upgrade that can be used when crafting the weapon. And each completion of the legendary version of the exotic mission will award a catalyst upgrade for the crafted exotic weapon. But on top of that, we'll get a guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not yet had its pattern unlocked, unless of course you already own all of them. And that rotator will feature a weekly challenge too, so it's going to be interesting to dive back into that, and of course on other weeks we'll get additional weapon drops and things like that from various seasons. So let us know in the comment section if you'll be diving into Presage this week with the reset. And moving over to the Vanguard, the featured Nightfall for this week, according to the Next Week in Destiny card, will be the Lightblade, and of course we did see that last week. And hopefully that will feature one of the new Nightfall weapons for the season. We'll simply have to wait and see. Potentially we'll get the Warden's Law or the new Solar Bow. And of course when it comes to strikes or Nightfalls, there's also the chance that the new catalyst for Monte Carlo will drop in those activities too. But for the Crucible, Rift and Momentum Control will be featured once again. And of course throughout Season 22 we'll get various Crucible updates, so one of the first things is that we'll see a new map, and this is a Vex Network themed map, so it'll be pretty cool to check that out. But on top of that, Bungie did tease some new Trials armor that we can see on the screen right here, with this almost sort of wolf theme, which is pretty interesting. And other Crucible updates for the season include that we'll get a new game mode called Relic, which is a party mode where players can wreak havoc and destruction on their foes with relic weapons. And it'll feature a bunch of different relics, including the Aegis from the Vault of Glass, the Synaptic Spear from Season of the Risen, and the Scythe from Season of the Haunted. So it's almost a sort of mayhem mode, but with relics. And they've said this will be available in Crucible Labs from week 1 to 4, so if it's something you want to check out, it will be immediately available when Season 22 goes live. But on top of that, there'll be another new mode in the season called Checkmate, which is a primary weapon focused modifier. And they say primary weapon damage has been tuned to feel different to the rest of the game, and to reduce the gap between the faster killing weapons and the average time to kill. But on top of that, player health is increased, and all ability cooldowns are lengthened, with special ammo having to be earned via gameplay and not dropped on death. Although Checkmate will be available a little bit later in the season from week 5 to week 10. So a few interesting Crucible updates coming for Season 22 as well. We're moving over to featured raids and dungeons. According to the Next Week card, we will once again see the Last Wish, as well as Duality featured for the upcoming week, and both of them will drop all of their unique items. But if you're heading into Root of Nightmares, we should see the Crossfire challenge this week, and so the Corax's Distress will be the featured weapon. And then of course, as part of the new season, we'll get a new Eververse inventory. That'll certainly be interesting. And one of the things that Bungie have teased about the Eververse store is that we will see a new exotic ornament for the Navigator, which of course is the dungeon drop for Ghosts of the Deep. But otherwise, the entirety of the store will get new drops. We can't say whether Dares of Eternity will see any specific updates this coming week, but if the rotation stays the same, we should get Rotation 2 drops, which includes Scatterhorn armor and Perfectus armor, with a bunch of weapons from Season of the Chosen and Season of the Lost as additional drops. And very finally, if you happen to want to dive back in, the Forfeit Shrine in the Garden of Isilla should be the featured Ascendant challenge for the week in the Dreaming City. And for now guys, before the showcase drops and the reveal for both Season 22 and the final shape, that's just about everything that we can break down about this coming week in Destiny. Of course, there'll also be a very significant sandbox update, and the patch notes for that will go live when the season drops tomorrow. So I'll keep you posted with any things of additional interest right there, but for now, be sure to get subscribed to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll keep you posted with all of the content and news this week. And for today, if you've enjoyed the video, a rating below really does help us out. Plus, let us know what you're looking forward to in the comment section. But otherwise, keep it locked right here and I'll keep you posted with the news. And for now, I hope you guys have an awesome day.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.